Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu for Dalsu Plays, and I'm back with some more Banished. Things are starting to go really well. I'm getting tons of great tips from you guys, all of you who are commenting on these videos and following the series. Thank you so much. From the sounds of it, y'all are far better Banished Colonial Charter players than I'll ever be, but with you acting as my advisory board, I really can't go wrong. Say we got a new merchant. Let's check that out real quick. Bean seeds, barley seeds, corn seeds, a lot of stuff I'd really like. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy the barley. I don't even really know what I have exactly because I've got cabbage, hemp, cotton, sugar beets. Okay, so that is blueberries and this is hemp. So I don't know, why don't I go ahead and buy barley? Not that I really know exactly what I need to do with it, but I can figure that out as I go. So we'll go ahead and do that. You gotta click it. I guess I could just type in, what, 100 is gonna be, no, it's gonna be 1,000, right? Yeah, 1,000. Silly me, math is hard. It's gonna be 1,000 and what, 250? Right, is that right? I didn't realize you could type the numbers in here. Okay, that's exactly 5,000. That's quite nice. And then we'll grab a barley seed. Cool, so we got barley. Not that I'm really ready to deal with it yet. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of free labor. I believe I had queued up quite a few buildings. Yeah, I had queued up a glass works. I had built a well, if I recall. And then, what else did I do? I don't remember what I did. I was doing a lot of clearing. Should really go back and watch the video. Yeah, this fenceless pasture is working now with these sheep. And I believe I also have the spare pasture now, just in case anything happens and people get sick. I had queued up a bunch of houses, is what happened. We're doing really well on food, aren't we? There's a peacoat, and nothing else I want. Uh-oh. Why are they freezing? We still have a lot of stored fuel. That was a little scary there. I guess it's just maybe getting a little too long for them to walk. Is that possible? I don't think so, but my damn chandlery is just, it starts, it works a little bit, and then it stops. I'm just guessing that I don't have the amount of beeswax. So I gotta keep switching it between beeswax and tallow. Perhaps I need another apiary. That's gonna have to wait though. Again, I've got tons of my labor kind of tied up in different things. I need more stone cutters desperately. What else do I need? I need more miners. I had shifted a bunch of my stone cutters into mining. Now I remember. It's all coming back. Everything else is pretty good. Cleric, chandler, butcher, blacksmith, beekeeper. All right, everything's cool now. We're just low on labor, whatever. We will let the time pass. Of course, we're gonna have to stick some people into this glassworks if we want to upgrade our buildings. I think what happened is we tried to upgrade this building. Oh, we tried to build one. Yeah. We can't actually upgrade the salt box houses, which is a little unusual. But that's okay. We also started building some houses over here. So I think children are going to just continue to be born. A child named Xavi was born. And Doll. I wonder how happy our church is making people. We're at a half-star less happiness and a half-star less health. I think maybe they're going to start demanding luxury goods and booze pretty soon, but we are getting barley, so that's a production line that we can tackle when we get some labor. And they're really just popping out the kids now. So hopefully we're not too far off from getting an influx of new labor. I'm happy with the amount of food that we have. I'm not worried about that right now at all. Although I'd like to just investigate about this is butcher stalls. We probably need to do a sheep one too at some point. Orchards. all that kind of stuff. What I really need is like food processing. This is food production. This counts as raw food gathering. Food refining, right? Okay, so there's a dairy we could build. Oil press extracts oil from olives and sunflower, flax, and cotton seeds. We actually already have the cotton, so we could do that. A large windmill would make flour from grain. Preservist makes jams and pickles out of fruits and vegetables. That's fine. Smokehouse preserves meat. Salting house preserves fresh food. Sugar house. I'm not seeing anything about making booze. But I know that there is a monk's place that you can build where they'll make booze. I'm not sure how that works. I'm gonna have to research how to make some booze here if we want to get people happy again, I think. Because booze is one of those things that makes them really happy. You probably just have to buy it. I don't know. Anyway, something to research there. Just make a little note to myself here about booze. And whoever sees that might be confused. It's not booze for me. It's booze for the pixelated civilians. You don't understand. Alright, so we have 81 able-bodied laborers now. One of them just died, I think. Where's this builder? Getting something to eat. Isadorathi. Okay, so we've got all the materials here. Should be able to finish that rather soon. We have another death happening, which is depleting our labor pool, and our graveyards are full. No labor to replace Quinn. Quinn the woodworker died. We're going to take our builder, and I'm going to put you into woodcutter, because we do not want to run out of fuel. We just spent a bunch of fuel. The trader's going to be grabbing a bunch. I do not want to run out of fuel, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that until we get some more laborers grown up, which should happen really soon. We'll also have to stick some people in builders, and we're going to need another. We're going to need another graveyard. Nope, that one's not full. It's weird how that happens. They kind of disappear after a while. We got a new laborer. That's great. I'd love to get one more we can stick into the builder. Is this the one taking so many labor? That one takes 4. What else do I have queued up that I'm not realizing? I don't know. There must be something else because it's demanding more builders. Maybe it's just the paths that I've queued up that are demanding builders. That's probably what it is. So I know I had demanded that they do some paths. Alright. Stone is good, but not as good as it could be. Iron is good, because we had switched everyone into iron. And you know, we kind of have to. We kind of been on like a little bit of a building spree. We should probably wait a little while before we do any more building. Got all these children being born, all these people becoming students, but they are just taking their time becoming full adult laborers. We don't need any ducks right now, thank you. At least we have, you know, all of our farmers working. That's all that really matters. You got the farmers working, then you're good. Now, what else do we want? Here's the booze. Oh, this is luxury production. No wonder. Okay. I haven't really been looking at these too much. So let's see. Inn and garden. A public inn is a garden where people congregate. Primary source for alcohol, luxury, and smoking products. That's a storage location for those things. Okay. A small tavern is just a smaller version. A brewery brews alcohol, makes citizens happy. So I guess all we need is barley, maybe? Grapes and other fruits. We could make this from blueberries, I think. We have blueberries growing. Grains and other organics are distilled and bottled into spirits. Huh. Tobacco is air cured into pipe tobacco for smoking. That would make people happy, but I wonder if it decreases health. Think about that. Well, that's good to know, but I don't have the labor force to do any of that stuff right now. We are just... Look, my materials capped out. I don't like that at all. I need as many materials as you can produce of everything, please. We've got plenty of storage space. There's no reason on earth for you to stop. Look at that rope. That looks quite cool. Like a big snake. Alright. Okay, I guess we can part with one of our laborers and make him into a builder, so that he can finish up these odd jobs around here. I'm a little worried about getting this... is that 4 builders? Yeah, that's just builders. I wonder how many people need to work at the glassworks, honestly. The brickworks only requires 1, which is great. As does the fuel refinery. A lot of these buildings only require 1, which is the kind of buildings I prefer, quite frankly. Because labor has constantly been a problem throughout this whole game. And as much as I like to think it's been getting better, really not. You know, we're slowly getting laborers trickling into us, just bit by bit by bit by bit, but we're mostly doing a lot of waiting. At least now we have 22 children. I mean, I guess we wait a year and those 22 kids turn into laborers, plus the 12 students, we'll be in pretty good shape. Some of these houses are getting a little bit full. I just built these, and they're already a little bit full. I also threw a few down over here, didn't I? I mean, those children are getting born, man. Let me tell you. People are making babies, so I suppose I shouldn't complain too much. Although I will, as is my wont. I like to complain. I know people say, oh, you shouldn't bitch and moan so much, but I don't know. Complaining about things is therapeutic for me. The unfairness of the world just gets too much to bear sometimes. All my first world problems are just weighing down on me like a ton of bricks. I don't like that term, first world problems. Kind of implies that your problems don't matter. My life is just as important to me as someone who's starving in another country is to them. Anyway, this is not my platform for political pontification. This is just a fun game that we're going to play. So I'll cease and desist with the lecture. And just kind of wait a little bit more. Okay, we got 4 laborers now. That's not bad. Can we get this done, please? I'll give you another builder. Get that done. We can have everybody working as a laborer for a while, and then we can slowly shift people into the different positions we need them to be in. Like a glass work person. What is that going to be called, I wonder? That's a good question I can answer while I wait. Let's look for glass. Glass maker, that's pretty easy. Okay, so we need a glass maker. And hopefully it'll only be 1. What else do I need? I don't really know what arrowheads are good for. You can actually grow avocados, that's quite cool. I'd like a new apiary so that my candle worker doesn't have to stop working every 5 minutes. But that's not super important. I'd also like some form of oil, which I guess is going to require olives, if I'm not mistaken. Haggis. You can actually make haggis in this game. That's pretty cool. I suppose I could do a little bit of beautification too while I'm at it. I haven't really messed with that yet. Statues and flags, wow. It requires 1 horse to make a horse statue. That's disconcerting. What do they use? The horse itself? No, I guess that's supposed to be an actual statue. Maybe. Okay, flags, marble statues. Huh. So all that stuff's just decoration. I didn't actually know that. Decorative cross is pretty easy. Just look at all this stuff, man. Walls and fences. Fieldstone walls. That's kind of cool, man. I didn't know you could do that. So if I want... Well, I can't do it there, apparently. I could do it here, though. Oh, it actually requires stone, so... I probably shouldn't waste all my stone, but now that I've started, I don't really want to stop. It's compulsion. Alright, so that serves absolutely no purpose, but it might look cool. Here's some hedges. So much. This mod is just adds so much depth. You can actually put flowers down and trees. Huh. That's kind of cool. I wonder if fruit trees actually feed people. It says they're just purely decorative. Decorate logs. Decorative logs. Throw down some street lamps. That'd be nice. Huh. Well, that's all very interesting. Not very useful, but very interesting. What I really need is a graveyard. Someone also told me that I can actually flatten this ground out. That would be really cool if that worked. Destroys all resources, so be careful. There's a lot that I still don't understand about this. Okay, we have our glassworks. So sorry for the long interlude and rambling there, but we were just waiting on this. So we need sand plus furnace fuel. We've got that. So I'm going to go ahead and hire one of the... Oh, no, I always do the wrong one. I'm going to go ahead and hire one of you guys to make some glass for us. That'd be great. Of course, the reserve of stone is low. I just used it dicking around. We're about to be able to shift builders back into labor, at which point we'll have 4, which is suitable. I wonder what they're working on. I guess they're working on that wall, probably. He's placing inventory and storage, eh? It's not really related to building, is it? Picking up resources. Doing everything but building. I guess it looks like the path is done. So I guess this is also done now. Someone else has died. Slowly chipping away at our laborers bit by bit. What are you doing? You're getting something to eat, eh? Well, look, the glass should be done on this soon. That's part of the reason we need builders, isn't it? Is because they still anticipate building this country house here as soon as there's glass available. Which, honestly, there should be, because we have plenty of furnace fuel, plenty of sand. Of course, we will run out of sand. We don't have anything producing sand right now. But we have a pretty good, like, backlog of sand, or whatever you want to call it. I suppose we'll have to build another one of these at some point. Probably do it up here somewhere. I didn't realize there were chilies here. Yeah, but this is all just food. I don't actually need to buy food. What do you got? Sheep? I don't need sheep. I've already got them. Thank you. Here are my sheep, in case you were wondering. We can also use wool in one of our tailors. We got 2 weavers, don't we? Yeah, so if we wanted to, we could use... I guess wool is only for rugs. I don't know what the hell is the point of a rug in this game. But that's like a lot of items in this game. I don't really know what the point is. So, I suppose we will learn soon enough. Alright, it looks like they finally got the glass. So that should be done fairly quickly, I would think. What are you doing? Why are you finding clothing? Alright, well, she picked up some clothing, getting something to eat. Everything but building. Why are you gathering food? Why? I'll just go ahead and slap 2 more builders in there in the hopes that they can get it done. And I suppose a few more houses might be next on the agenda. Why is your happiness so low? She must have just had someone die and not get buried in the graveyard. But how is that possible when we have all this space? Well, this is not getting flattened, is it? I thought it was, but apparently it's not. Okay, that's fine. Once this is done, we should have all of our builders back into labor. Alright, everyone. We have a new house. Make babies, please. What's the next upgrade after that? Nice country house. Okay, well, I feel pretty good about that episode. I know that not a whole lot got done. It might be a little bit slow-paced right now. But this is the kind of game that we're playing. I'm thinking of maybe doing a few more like exciting games after this. Although these kind of games really appeal to me. I don't know if they're the best thing for the channel right now. I'm just trying to catch an audience. And these are kind of slow-paced, methodical building games. But they're the kind that I really like. So they always say, do what you love. So that's what I'm going to keep doing for at least the time being. Thank you for joining us today. This has been Dal Su on Dal Su Plays, and I'll see you next time.